What is going on, guys? FaZe Bloo here, and today's video is going to be talking about how to drop more kills in Warzone. Now, first off, the gameplay in the background is my highest kill gameplay ever, a 54 kill gameplay. Now, I'm trying to help you guys get your highest kill gameplays possible, whether that be a 20 bomb, 30 bomb, 40 bomb, whatever. You know, just going to help you get more kills. Now, usually, we're going to start the games the same way over and over and over to get good at the best landing spots possible. And I usually go Superstore, and that's because Superstore has a lot of loot, a lot of people go there off spawn, so it's a lot of kills to start the games, and if you get really good at it, you can stop dying as often. Now in this gameplay, you can see both my friends are down because Superstore is pretty hectic. You're probably going to go down there a lot when you start off, but my biggest key of advice is try to get into as many fights as possible, because the more you fight people, the better you're going to get at fighting them and getting out of those fights alive. So, best landing spots, in my opinion, number one, gotta be Superstore. Number two, I'd say like Boneyard, something like that. And then number three, another good one is like, I don't know, Stadium now especially. That's super hot. Like, you know, people are gonna be there. Anywhere that people are gonna be is a good landing spot, in my opinion. I'd say number 4 through 10 is just depending on where the bus is going. You're gonna wanna go where it's like at the start, because a lot of people are gonna jump right away, and then you can like see right where they're going, maybe even get a few kills out of the air to get them going, you know? Some free kills out of the air is never bad. So let's talk about the best loadouts. You're gonna wanna run an AR or a sniper, and then a close range gun, either an SMG or an Origin, because you're gonna be able to run and gun the whole fucking game. And you wanna be able to kill people at any range, whether they're super far away from you or if they're right up in your face. That's why you have the Origin or the MP5 if they're right up in your face. And then you have the AR or the sniper if they're far away. That way you can pretty much kill any single person that you can see with your eyes on the map. And the strategy for just going and killing people off spawn, you're gonna wanna get your loadouts, you know, loot up off spawn. And then I would just look for the closest bounties, because bounties are so crucial. Bounties show someone on the map for free, and when you go and kill that person, you get a whole bunch of money for not only yourself, but your whole team. And that just goes to buy more and more UAVs, which you can then use to kill more bounties and keep that chain going the whole game. And the more money you have, the more you can revive teammates, the more UAVs you can get, and there's nothing bad about doing bounties. I would never do any contract in the game except for bounties if possible, because why would you not? So now let's talk about the game modes you're going to be playing and the strategy for each one. Like, just whichever you have the amount of people for, whichever you're in the mood for, each is pretty fun in my opinion. You know, there's a vibe for solos, and we'll talk about solos first, because I have a world record in a solo mode, solo versus duos, but there's also just normal solos. You know, you can queue into solos and just fight one person at a time, or you can do solo versus trios or solos versus quads. It just depends on how hectic of a game you want to go. First, we'll talk about solos. So for solos, everybody is going to be pretty easy to kill as opposed to like fighting a squad, but solos is pretty hard to get the highest kill gameplays possible. That has the lowest like record because people camp in solos. If you're going to be playing solos, you have no friends online, and you're going to be pretty much facing people camping in corners the whole game, camping on top of buildings, and it's really just going to be you trying to find people the whole game. You're going to probably want to go Superstore off solos, get a UAV, get your loadout, and just keep doing bounties, keep getting UAVs. It's a pretty typical strategy, but for solos, you're going to want to check every single corner possible, and yeah, definitely use an Origin or an MP5. Get those close quarter kills. And I mean, I like to use a sniper in solos because it's a one-shot kill to the head, and they're just gonna pop instantly because it's a solo and no teammates. But it's all personal preference. So next up, there's duos and duo quads, duo trios, whatever. For duo high kill games, it's a lot easier because the workload is split between two people. You got to get yourself either a really good player or a really bad player. And what I mean by that is you can either have another person who you're trying to drop like a kill record with, or just, you know, trying to both get your personal best kills with. And you're both going to want to land super or wherever you want to go. Get a loadout instantly, pop a bounty, and then you can either play together and just really go fast-paced, balls to the walls, and just try to slay out every single team. Or you can split up and go, one person goes on one side of the map, the other person goes on the other side of the map. Try to get as many UAVs up as possible, keep bounties flowing, and just do your best. Maybe even like practice getting more kills than the other person. Treat it like a wager or competition. Be like, hey, I'll gift a sub to you on this channel if I get more kills than you. You know, make it interesting. Make yourself want to get more kills. Make yourself better at the game. That's the move, because this game is great. So yeah, this gameplay is pretty fucking nuts, actually. We got like 20 some kills with like a lot of people left, 90 people left. Yeah, if you can get some games like this, I would suggest just full sending it. Straight up full send. Okay, now let's talk about squad high kill gameplays, because whether you have 3 people or 4 people on the team, it's pretty much going to be the same thing. You're going to want to land Superstore, pretty much Superstore if it's possible. If not, a good bus, then just like hangars, somewhere like that. Kill as many people as you can off rip. Get the loadout, get the UAVs, get the bounties. You guys know the routine by now. But the difference here is you can split up in 2s or even a 3 group, and then one person who's feeling lucky or feeling like they want to go for the craziest gameplays, they go off by themselves, and you have much more like reserve to just go send it if you have 2 to 3 people with money just being like, hey, go do whatever you want. I can revive you whenever you want. Because you can just not care if you die. You can just keep sending it. There's loadouts galore on the map if you're playing with high-level players and they just have a bunch of money, so just fucking send it. Which goes to playing with the best people. Literally, surrounding yourself by the best people is going to make you a better player every single day. And that's a fact. You're going to want to try to impress the people that you know are the best, because you almost want to try to be the best. At least that's how I do it. And I mean, who doesn't like getting wins and actually playing with competent, good players? That's why Warzone is super fun, because there's so many different like types of matches, solos, duos, trios. And yeah, just try to make a consistent friend group with crack players. That'll make you play a lot more, play a lot better, and also get you some super high kill dubs. And they can save you a lot of the time. And if you want to play with some bad players, then you can get really, really easy lobbies. And that can also increase the potential of you getting super high kill games, because you will feel like a god on the map. Everybody will feel like way worse than you because you're used to playing like in the Olympics. You know what I mean? And now you're out here balling on some amateurs. And yeah, it's just pretty fun how there's different levels of gameplay. But it is annoying that skill-based matchmaking is a thing, or else we would always have the chance of bot lobbies and random bots in our lobbies. So it is what it is. To get high kill games, it does have to be a good lobby at the end of the day. Like as you see here, I'm just melting every single person I see. This was a dream lobby, and I still choked the record. The record was 58 in trios, but that was by a Russian dude on PC who is a god. So I'll take 54. I tied the NA record with Blast, who is a pro player for the LA Gorillas, or was before the CDL stopped. So yeah. Number 1 rule though, practice makes perfect. You can't expect to get on out of nowhere, no gun skill, no anything, drop a 20 to 30. Just doesn't work like that. You got to get on and work your personal best up and up and up. I got like 15 kills or 20 kills my first game, and that was because my friends helped me a lot to get the kills. But if you can only drop 10 kills and that's your highest, then hey, aim for 11, aim for 12, aim for 15. Once you get 15, aim for 20. Once you get 20, go to 25. It's all about progression. Once you feel that you're progressing, then that's the best feeling in the world, whatever it is, whether it's COD, anything. So just keep grinding. Practice makes perfect. Watch better players to soak up strategies. Like, I mean, if you're watching this video, if you're this far into the video, props to you, because that means you want to get better at Warzone. That's a good step in the right direction. So watch players that are winning tournaments. Watch players that are really popular on streams. watch the underrated players who, you know, have a bunch of viewers for a reason, you know, because they're cracked at the game. You can pick up little strategies and see what they're doing and get better that way. So, yeah, lots of ways to get better. Multiplayer helps you get better. Play shipment, get your guns leveled up, all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's a lot of advice, and you guys can kind of pick it up from there. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one.